pop. This is a brand new show for all the hip-hop fans, addicts, connoisseurs, and everyone in between. Hip-hop began over 40 years ago in the Bronx and has held influence over several generations. Now, in 2018, hip-hop leads the culture as the #1 genre in music.
My name is Jiggy Escobar. I'm from the Bronx, New York, a rapper.
My name is Romel Lherrison. I am a producer, playlist dude for Tidal. I've been listening to hip-hop since I was born, and I deal with a lot of music, but primarily hip-hop.
What's up, y'all? My name is Nick Tesla. Beat maker, producer, music lover, rap lover from Wingdale, New York, but I live in Harlem right now.
It forces us to really evaluate music instead of just accepting everyone's music. So I feel like in other genres, everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's a good song, let's just play it. But in hip hop, it's like, nah, like who's the best? I want to know, like, is it Nas, Jay, or Rock? You know, it's like, we want to know, you know? And so I really appreciate the beef. It makes it much more entertaining to be a part of.
That's just the fundamentals of rap and the entire culture. So, you know, it's competition. Like, everyone wants to be the best. It's a sport. It's a lyrical sport.
I think beef is real important because I feel like hip hop, even though it started off as like, you know, just like a fun-loving, like party type of genre of music, the competition aspect is, I think that's healthy as well.
It depends. Sometimes beef holds people back, like Pac, you know, dead at 25, you know, Pac had a huge future. I think it's good, but it gets dangerous at some times just because, again, some people take it out of entertainment to real life.
I think beef enhances rap if it stays just lyrical, if it stays just music. The Pusha T Drake beef, like, push the culture forward more, like the Remy Ma Nicki Minaj beef, like push the culture forward more. Who can shoot who could do this or who could do that has nothing to do with like any musical talent. And then that's when it gets whacked. That's when it just like makes everybody look stupid.
Oh no, it doesn't hold back at all. I mean, it's like, it's lyrical supremacy, you know? Like, there's always gonna be like a large number of rappers and artists that really, you know, benefit from, you know, battles and skirmishes of certain degrees and stuff like that.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come. This or that. 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 This or that.
Who won? It's not over. It's not over.
Between Pusha T and Drake, Pusha won. The whole Jay Prince addition to the beef definitely made it so that Pusha won. Jay Prince is definitely an OG in the game, but for him to have to go to Drake and be like, just chill, just chill. I mean, I don't care if Jay Prince said that he had a harder diss that would have ended careers. I don't care. It never came out. So all I can stick with is the fact that you didn't respond.
Drake took the L, so I mean, Pusha T came pretty direct at him, and I mean, Pusha T's Adonis was arguably more substantial.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come. This or that.
50 Cent, easily. It was not even close. Ja Rule, who is Ja Rule right now?
51, by far.
50 Cent ain't never lost a battle.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come. This or that. This or that.
Oh, definitely Fabulous.
I think Ray J won in the end. I think even Fabulous coming at him was kind of weird anyway, because it's just like he's just playing piano in Floyd Mayweather's house, like, whatever.
I didn't know they had beef. I'm gonna say Ray J, because Ray J just seems to always make it out.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come. This or that. This or that.
I mean, I don't know Nike sales, you know, I would look at that to tell, but I would say Ye won, because Ye is able to create, and that's like what every creator wants to do. As long as the creator is able to have creative control, they won.
Kanye versus Nike, Kanye won. You're pushing sneakers, you're pushing culture, and they're giving you crumbs to what they're making. So for him to go to Adidas, get his own line all the way through, clothes, sneakers, like the whole thing, whether I like it or not, he won in the end. It really did open the door for this new streetwear culture space that we're in, for better or for worse.
Kanye won, you know. I think Kanye got what he wanted at the end of the day, and I mean, Nike was trying to box him in, I guess. I'm gonna take Kanye in that one.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
LL Cool J beat Cannabis, but I don't think that was ever fair. Cannabis's line about taking the mic off your arm, like, it was done out of respect. Like, Cannabis was a well-known LL fan, and he's on the track with LL. For LL to then go back, rewrite his verse, and diss a man on the song that was just trying to big him up, I thought that was really, like, petty. It's like bullying a little kid.
Can I Bust versus LL? Let's say L.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
Remy won the back and forth, but you know, Nicki wins life, so. You know.
Remy won the first round and Nicki won the battle.
I'm gonna take Remy. Nicki Minaj is like she's so extra, and she just seems so insincere. She like seems to flip-flop on whatever she says all the time.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
I think Meek held his own. Publicly, everyone said Drake won because Back to Back got nominated for a Grammy, right? But I mean, Meek tried to tell everyone about this Drake stuff, and now Pusha T says it, and it's like, oh no, he's like, nah. If you really go back and listen to Meek Mill and what he said after this show, you're gonna be like, yeah, nah, Meek definitely held his own.
Drake won by far. Meek was the first person to come at him that was like in his space, and for Drake to have dropped Charged Up, which even wasn't like the best diss song in the world, but back to back, like, I can't recall the last time someone, maybe since 50 Cent, made a diss song a club song.
Drake won, but Drake won that, but I mean, Meek bounced back.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
I would say Foxy, because Foxy teaming up with Nicki, like, and like doing a smart power move, you know.
I guess Kim won, but I'm looking at this like after like years of this happening, and I'm just kind of like, Foxy Brown where is she? And Lil' Kim is still successful. So I think in the end, Kim won.
Kim, time told that. At a point, you know, they were like Foxy Kim, but like, I mean, it's 2018, and even if Lil' Kim isn't the most relevant person right now, she's a little ahead of Foxy Brown.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
I definitely think Gucci wins just because he's just the more disrespectful, and that's what it's about at the end of the day.
Gucci won. I think that killing someone, like Gucci killed somebody in Jeezy's crew and then rapped about it. I do think that it does get kind of whack when beef gets to that level, but if your beef gets to that level and stuff happens, it's fair to rap about.
I guess Jeezy, because he popped first. I mean, like, substantially, and then Gucci was on, so I mean, like, that. I take Jeezy in that.
I would think this Drake Pusha T one is the most like entertaining one, just because it goes so much deeper than music. Even with the story of Adidon and the blackface, like just the way Pusha T presented it again, like that, all that stuff goes into its presentation. That's most important when we're talking about entertainment, because anyone could diss anyone could get someone to write a bunch of bars and say a bunch of crazy enough stuff about people, but that's not what we want. I think Pusha T and Drake, they've done that the best in the most entertaining way we could have seen.
Might have to be 50 Cent versus everybody. 50 Cent versus Ja Rule led to 50 Cent versus Fat Joe and the Lox, which led to 50 Cent versus like everybody else, which led to like DJ Fat Joe linking up furthermore with DJ Khaled, which led to the rise of Rick Ross, which led to Rick Ross 50, which led to, it trickles down to like why Atlanta and Miami literally just dominate music right now. I think my second favorite, not for the same reasons, might be like Ice Cube versus Common. Only because I just think it's really interesting to hear Common just drop one of the hardest diss tracks of all time against Ice Cube. So up to that point was like untouchable because of everything he did, you know, the whole NWA situation.
The Ether Takeover beef is my favorite, just because that time in rap was strong, and Jay-Z and Nas were probably both like in their primes as far as lyrically.
I think whenever it gets physical, you can't talk about my dying friend and my mom. Drake brought it in, you know, he opened the door for that. I think Pusha T was gonna do it regardless, but it's almost justified now. You brought in someone who wasn't a public figure, Pusha T's wife or fiance, and you brought her into the public sphere. Now everyone's Googling her, everyone's tweeting about her. She now becomes a target in this beef, and so to me, there's no boundaries now, because like I didn't want my fiance to be a person that people attacked. If I was the case, she would be on my side everywhere I go. Again, because who knows that was going to cross a boundary, right? It wasn't that disrespectful. It was a witty, like, corny line, like, I let it ring on you, like, Virginia Williams, yeah, you just proposed to your wife, yeah, okay, all right, now I'm coming for your life.
I think in rap beefs, there are boundaries, but once one of those boundaries are crossed, it's all off. I think that, I guess similar to, like, just mob rules, like, no woman, no children, right? But I think once it's okay to retaliate, though. Like Drake, for example. Drake even mentioning Pusha's fiance, I think like almost everything that happened afterwards was like fine. The only thing out of that I didn't think, and I guess this is where I draw my line at, is when Pusha made fun of OVO 40 for like having, I forgot what disease it is, but having that disease. Like he's gonna, statistically speaking, die soon. Like I thought that was too far to say, oh, your friend's gonna die in like 2 years because you mentioned my wife's name in a song. Like I think that takes it too far when it gets to that level.
Beef is when you need 2 gas to go to sleep. Beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be an ICU.
Damn, I'm gonna say DJ Premier.
By Ron Brown's funniest thing in the world to me. That's the guy who made Pop Champagne.
Ron Brown.
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
D back to back.
That's back to back. I'm just surprised it was only at number 21.
Back to back.
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
B Mob Deep.
Tupac addressed Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep.
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
C-Fab.
Fabulous.
50 Cent.
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
All the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up.
Lyrics to go. Since you name drop my fiance.
Why don't, how it's not, how it's not.
Since you name drop my fiance, I hear about your Beyonce.
I told you keep playing with my name.
I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams, the worst line.
I don't know that one.
You was a ballerina, I got the pictures, I seen you. Then you dropped shook one, switch your demeanor. Well, we don't believe you.
I can't remember that right now. We don't believe you.
You need more people.
It'll be a murder scene. I'm turning pink Friday to Friday the 13th. Aight, you little Kim clone clown.
Sit your dumb ass down.
So you how the real queen gets down.
Yeah, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. I'm not the type of nigga that'll type of niggas.
You got bodied by a singing.
Shout out to all my boss bitches, wife and niggas. All you sucker MCs, won't you please come out to play?
Now check this, what's beef? Beef is when you need 2 gas to go to sleep. Beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
Damn. No.
It's cannabis.
Cannabis?
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
C, Nike.
For Nike.
Nike.
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
B, Infrared.
On infrared.
Infrared?
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
D, Eminem.
Eminem. Also had a Gucci Mane remix.
Eminem?
Your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed.
Jadakiss. He didn't do Jadakiss. He don't want that war. Nine.
The Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks.
Hey, blow up.
So it's Jiggy Escobar, mixtape coming soon, album coming soon, a lot of music videos coming soon. Just be ready.
You can follow me on Twitter at YoungOldMan_. Instagram is YoungOldMan without the underscore. Make sure you get Tidal. I'm telling y'all, like, if y'all like the sound of audio quality music, like, just get it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. If you use the other ones for, like, just collection stuff, fine. But if you want to hear, like, it sound great, get Tidal. And make sure you check out Rap Radar, and got a special one coming, and 47 minutes, and yeah, that's it.
For sure. You know, it's Nick Tesla, Big Body Test. You know what I'm saying? I got a project coming out. I don't know what camera I'm looking at. I'm looking at this one. I got a project coming out, I think early July. Black Soap. It's going to be another beat tape of mine. I just released Church League a couple months ago. Released Beats Volume 2 a couple months ago. You can find me on SoundCloud.com/Nick Tesla. I'm also on Spotify and Apple Music with it. Got a couple things on my sleeve. I'm trying to get another Steady Murphy tape out with my homie Detroit out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a lot of things coming up, but Black Soap, that's the one. Black Soap is my next tape, so be on the lookout for that. You can find me on Instagram at Nicholas, Nickelus. Twitter, same thing, Nicholas, but Tesla on the end, so that's what's up.
Beef is a quintessential aspect of hip-hop culture that allows rap artists to settle their differences in the form of song. Historically, rap beefs have not only tested lyrical ability, but have given personal insight into rappers' lives, provided comic relief for listeners, and began and ended the careers of quite a few artists. As we move forward, we look to promote a safe and lucrative hip-hop community that can continue to have beefs that stay on wax. Until next time, make sure you get hip. Get hip, get hip, get hip, get hip, get hip, get hip, get hip. Pop pop.